What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about if 2022 is the year of Sly Cooper. This is actually a series I've done for a couple years now on the channel. I think this year is most likely going to be the most successful, but that's just a prediction. And it's where I try to talk about some gaming franchises, maybe even some movie franchises, of what I think we could see and what to expect, and, kind of a status report on them going into the new year. So I'm always up for suggestions. If you guys want to leave them in the comments of other games or movies you want me to talk about, can definitely do that. But I wanted to do Sly, and I guess in terms of when I'm recording this first, it's the first one I'm doing. I think this is one of the more safe predictions. I guess not fully, because there's always the possibility of delays or like a big problem going wrong in the studio or with the game. I mean, I'm not jinxing it, and for the love of God, hopefully I didn't just jinx it, right? But no, I think 2022 really is going to be the year of Sly Cooper, at least the beginning of it. I really don't think we're going to get a game next year, and I guess that does depend on what you expect from them, right? So, and we've said it 1,000 times over the last 3 to 5 years of what we could get for Sly, but now the options I think are a little bit smaller because of leaks and rumors, right? In my opinion, we're either getting a Sly 5, like a legitimate next game in the Sly Cooper franchise that either, I think it'll definitely take 1 through 3, okay? Whether it takes 4 is probably honestly debatable, more debatable than you may think, or we're going to get a remaster. There's no way, in my opinion, that we're going to get a remake. I just don't see that happening, especially if it is from Sumo Digital. They're the ones who made, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, right? I just feel like you're either going to get a remaster of the 4 games, which, by the way, maybe we could get both. I guess there is that third option. We either get 5, remaster, or both. Those are the 3 options. Because, I want to talk about that remaster because I do like the possibility. I mean, I will take a Sly 5 every 10 out of 10 times, 11 out of 10 times, actually. I'll break the rule. I'll take it 11 out of 10 times over a remaster, okay? I really would. But Sly 1 through 4, okay, 1 is not the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. 4 is also not the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. 2 and 3 are masterpieces, in my opinion, start to finish, okay? They're incredible. I would love to replay all of them, all 4 of them. So I would like to do it on my PS5 and, with updated visuals and, a remaster. You're obviously not going all of the way, to really bring it into the current year like you would a remake, but it's close enough, or it's good enough, I guess, for me. But I would still take a Sly 5. So what do we got? Well, we have Sly Cooper 1 released on September 23rd, 2002, okay? So we're approaching the 20th year anniversary. This upcoming September will be 20 years since the first game. I'm not opposed, not against, not of the mind against, anything you want to say, of them announcing it earlier than that. I feel like doing something on that day, symbolically, is very nice. It just feels good. But you don't necessarily and I've never really thought this, you don't have to announce it that day. You could have announced it if you do a big PlayStation show in March or April, and you say, we're doing Sly. We don't have, we're not going to talk about it much. We don't have next to anything to show you, but it's happening. And then on that anniversary, then you could show something, a teaser, title, subtitle, whatever you wanted to do. I think that makes, a lot of sense. Remember, the rumor is they just started doing this, and even what I kind of pieced together as well, right? They just started doing this recently. They've probably only been working on it maximum 6 months. Not a lot of time. This game is probably years. And I guess that's my thought process right now. Games have surprised me before, right? But I think we're years away from it happening. At least, I think it's going to take 3 full years at the least. So we're really looking probably at 2024 for when a full-length game would come out. Maybe earlier. Maybe they can do it in 2 years. Definitely possible, depending on, the help they receive or, where they're kind of starting. Are they starting from scratch or not? I definitely think it is possible it could go faster, but I don't know. I'm not gonna rush them. I'm not gonna rush it in my mind. So that's why I say, 2022 really, the journey kind of started this year, which is interesting, right? This was the kickoff of just all of these leaks. So we didn't really have these leaks and rumors that came out this year. They came out this year. We never had them. We didn't have them in 2020. We didn't have them in 2019. That just didn't happen. You know what I mean? So I think 2021 was the kickoff of leaks and rumors. 2022 is honestly, I do believe, going to be the first time we officially hear about it and see it in a way, right? See it as in, I don't even know. I mean, maybe a logo, maybe the actual title, maybe a very, very small teaser, something like that. Again, I think it's definitely possible. I mean, you could throw together a trailer or a CG trailer, even if you don't have like anything. I mean, it's been done a lot. I don't necessarily like advocate for it, but you could do it. But I think that's, you know, what you get in 2022. And then the next couple of years after that are the lead up to when Sly actually comes back. That's, you know, I fully, and it's exciting. It's exciting to believe that. I guess you do have to believe it, though, for it to be exciting. But I really think that's where we're at. This was the start of it, and next year is where, I don't know. I don't know how you can let the 20th anniversary, you know, come and go. You have, obviously, in their last big PlayStation event, right, in that opening the chess game, you know, ad. I mean, there was the Sly thing right there. I mean, it was clearly there on purpose, right? They know we're talking about it. Not necessarily like me, but they know in general. People are saying things. I feel like also they know that we know a game is happening, right? So we're kind of all on the same page, but they're being secret about it. And that's awesome. That's awesome that we're finally, I think, to this point. So in my opinion, it's only a matter of time. I could very easily see it happening at the next, like, this is not going to happen at a indie state of play. This is not going to happen, you know, in something like that. This would happen, I would say, at a big, you know, the next PlayStation, the future game show or PlayStation 5 showcase or, you know, whatever, because they've had multiple names for it, whatever they were going to call it, or if they're going to, like, do the same title twice. That's, I think, where you would get it, right? And as I've talked about with Sony in general, what's very exciting, not just, I guess, with Sony, with a lot of other people, but also Sony, a lot of what's coming for PlayStation, we don't really know, like, at all. Like, there is definitely a lot of things, but some things are mysteries, some things we haven't seen yet, in terms of, like, we know what it is, but we haven't seen what it's going to look like The Last of Us is multiplayer, and then some things we just flat out, you know, are not confirmed, like, say, you know, a Sly Cooper. So there is so much, I think, to look forward to in general in gaming over the next, you know, 5 or so years, and Sly Cooper is, I think, going to be a big part of that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me on any of my other social media, I have a Twitter. I have a second YouTube channel. We also have Patreon and YouTube memberships if you guys want to support us there. Links for them all are in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all on the next video.